It's going to be a minute here, I'm sure, for everybody to get the notification and then to get on here. So we'll wait a little bit, kind of chit chat for now. At least he has a really cool big brother. What's up, brother? You got good amount of rain down there right now? We've got tons of wind. Oh, also, did you get your power back or what? Sure do. Got it back. Good. Very good. Now you need to charge that power bank so you don't have to be without power. Javon, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just kind of waiting for all the notifications to go out, and then we'll get this thing rolling. So it's just good to hear from you guys. Hello, Manatee. Good to see you. Boy, you guys, it's been a busy couple weeks. Very busy. So I wasn't able to get out camping, but I've been doing a lot of things and kind of getting stuff situated and ready for the summer. So I'm excited about that. Sifka Adventures, hello. Hello, Paul. Good afternoon. This is my first live. Oh, so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Hello. Yes, we do have a boat now. And we're going to be talking about that today, just kind of giving you guys a little um, briefing, I guess, on what I've been up to because I kind of went, sometimes you're gone for a couple of weeks and you got to get stuff done at home. It's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Oh, it's holding up, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Don't forget your boat shoes. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff. How many people have owned a boat? That's my question. I know I've have the inflatable boats, and that's really what got this all kicked off. I'm really excited about it, you guys. I'm really, really excited. Shelby, I probably annoyed Shelby way more than a man should probably do. I've been really excited about it. And I'm excited to share it with you guys. Well, a yacht. You have a yacht? Definitely life jackets. Got to learn all the things you need to have. Hello, Joseph. Good to see you. So we're just waiting here for a minute before I show you guys the big reveal. Um, why the project? I guess I don't know. It's a bit of a project, but it's right up my alley. It's everything I love to do. Oh, that's cool. So we know it's a boat. What kind of boat do you think it is? That's the question. What kind of boat do you think it is? So I am having a lot of wind, so hopefully the wind isn't terrible. So you guys will have to let me know. I have never gone ocean fishing. I've never actually really been on the ocean that I can remember. Have I been on the ocean in a boat? I don't know. Woo, wind. Definitely have the safety gear with me. A Honda boat, a sailboat, okay, a ski boat. Hmm. Hello. Always got to be prepared. Safety first. I don't know, but I'll bet you'll need a bigger boat. I don't know if I'd want to go any bigger than this, but yeah, probably. I don't know. A kayak boat. Hmm. What if I told you it was a mix of all of those? A mix of all of it. Some people are going to really not like this boat. Could be a sailboat. Um, all I know is that I really like it. I haven't had it on the water. Clearly, I don't have any like experience with this. This is my first boat purchase other than having the inflatable boats, which I want to talk about that, why I wanted to get a a boat that I could trailer. Um, I'll talk to you guys about that. Because basically I hurt my back. I think it was lifting all the outboards. So I needed something that I could trailer, and so that's why I've got the boat. I fell in love with the boat. I have a story, and Shelby could tell you it. I told her I would never own a boat. Never. Our family didn't grow up with boats. We didn't have boats. Um, Shelby was excited about it. I was like, I just don't ever see us ever owning a boat. And it wasn't until I got on those little inflatable boats that I just really loved it. I really did. So, boy, don't I guess don't get on a boat if you don't want to actually start putting money into boats, or have a friend that owns a boat. Okay, are we ready for the big reveal? Looks like there's about 70 of you guys in here. Um, all of you are kind of correct. It's a sailboat, but it's also a motorboat. And this is where a lot of people really don't like this boat. But I'm neither one a boat enthusiast. I'm not a motorboat specialist, and I'm not a sailing specialist, so I don't really care. I think it's going to be fun. So I don't think any of you guys are going to have the opinions about the boat that I've heard about, but there will be people in the videos. I trust me. All right, here it is. Here's the big boat reveal. It's from 1995. I was 10 years old when this boat was made. There it is. This is a McGregor 19. It's a McGregor Power Sailor. So it has sails, you can sail, but it also has a motor, so you can motor. Pretty simple. And that is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to learn how to sail. So I had a lot of stuff to think about. I wanted to learn to sail, but learning to sail can take a little bit. A lot of people tell you should take courses. But I didn't want to have a sailboat and not be able to go on the water right away with you guys and start doing adventures. So that's why this thing came to be. I don't have to put up the sails if I don't want to. We could just run around on the motor and enjoy it. Plus, you're gonna have to. Uh, I actually have to apologize to Shelby because the boat is literally in the front yard right now, and that's only because I was cleaning it up with the hose. I didn't have a long enough hose where I have it parked. But so you're seeing the front yard with a boat in it. All right, so let's take a look real quick. So I'm hopefully as I move around here, you guys, I won't lose too much connection because I'm on the Wi-Fi, but it's inside. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited about this boat. I really am. All right, so there it is, the McGregor 19 Power Sailor from 1995. They only produced 1,000 of these. And then they started making the really big McGregor 26. It has a lot of flaws. This is not a beautiful boat. I basically sold my motorcycle and was able to purchase this. So we're not looking at like a really fancy boat here. We're looking at a project boat, but I like projects. So it has a 40 horsepower engine on it. Look at that. You can scoot on this. You can scoot. It's got the rudders for the sails. Oops. Got you guys on a tripod here. I've been out here waxing it, kind of getting the oxidization off of it, all that stuff. Don't mind the cars out there. But I'm trying to restore it right now. to get back some of the good colors that it's gonna have. But you guys will see it's got some flaws. It definitely has some flaws. I just took off the numbers. I got my own everything's registered now. So we'll be able to put my whole numbers on there and ready to go. I've got the sails here, boat cover. Um, I've got to figure it all. The sail is actually over there by the cars right now. What will I name it? That is the question. Um, what I'm going to name it, I don't know because I feel like I kind of want you guys a part of that. So I don't know if I'm gonna have like you guys help me name it or what. I'm not really sure yet. So I guess we'll climb inside. I've been actually doing this because if you climb on the back here, you can kind of tilt it over. Okay, let's see here. Got a couple of rod holders for sure for them fishing days. Ugh, ugh. Okay. Okay, so here's some of the things that I was talking about. This is I think it's gel coat or something. You can see that the gel coat is actually going away, and there's been some repairs. So I've got to buff these down a little bit, and I don't know if I'm going to paint it on the interior, but there's a lot of every little you get a used boat, you got some nicks and stuff, and the previous owner he was taking care of it and getting things kind of dialed in. So I really appreciate that, but it does need some work. Does need some work. Got a couple of little spots for the gas tank. Whew. Okay. I got you guys on a tripod, so give me a second here while I lower you down, and then we'll go check out the cabin. And we'll do most of the live stream in the cabin because it's so windy out here. So if you guys do have questions, you'll have to leave them in there or just save them for a little bit, and then I'll get back to you here in just a second. Okay, let's see here. Somebody said something about a hole in front of me. Um, we do have. This is the motor well, I guess you'd call it. So down here is where the water will splash, but it also oh, what do you call it? It's self-bailing. So it has a hole right there. It'll bail the water out. It's definitely there's little things that we got to fix. That's all there is to it. Ta-da! Look at that, you guys. Look how much room there is in there. Okay. Oh, I could sit. Okay. Look at that. Try to get you guys stable. Look at that, you guys. So there's quite a bit of room in here. I had the whole family, me, Shelby, Lily were in here. Jackson was sitting out out here playing around. Um, it's just it's everything that I was hoping it would be actually. I have been one I've been researching these for quite a while. Uh I was a part of the forums and stuff, kind of figuring out, and they're very rare because they only made 1,000 of them. So some of them are in good shape, and then there's some that are not in very good shape. And there's a lot of owners that don't even give them up. They've had them for 30 years, right off the showroom floor. Look at that. We got a table. Got a nice little table here. I haven't even really messed around with this. You can move it up and down, I guess. Yeah, look at that. Got a little soda. So, take you guys just a little bit deeper in here. Right there is the V berth. Yes, the duck lamp is going to be perfect in here. That was one of the ideas. It has a sink, but I don't think I'll really use the sink. It's kind of in a weird spot, but you got to pack a lot of things in uh in a sailboat. Oops. Sorry guys, I pushed a button. Didn't mean to. I thought maybe I could do a wide angle. Um so we got a sink here. So if I did hook it up, you could have a little sink there, I guess. Got a little shelf there. I think the duck lamp will look good somewhere over here. I don't have any power set up just yet. I got to figure that out. This is where the power would be. And the previous owner, he'd done a ton of different wiring. Look at that. You got even a charge controller there. You got stuff underneath here. Oh, actually, I think this is supposed to be like a cooler. So you got a cooler right there. Nice chest. You got more stuff under the V berth too. I don't remember what's under here. Let's look. It's empty. Oh, this is where you put the water. You put a water jug right here. And then I think it has some sort of pump. Ugh. Got windows. They're a little crusty, but that's okay. Maybe we call it maybe it's the little crusty boat. uh, we got another little storage part compartment here. Some damp rid. I really appreciate the previous owner. We drove almost 5 hours. It was definitely 5 hours to Montana to pick this up. And he'd had it for, I don't know, maybe a season or two. Um, but he did a lot of work. It was fun to chit chat with him. I had a whole lot of fun. The reason he got this boat in the first place was he wanted to get the bigger boat, but there was just no option. He wanted to get the 26. So when the 19 came up, he grabbed it. And then as he owned or had this one in his possession, a 26 came up for sale. So he bought the 26. So he'd been tinkering around on this and having fun with it. And then got the boat that he really wanted. And I caught him before he even put it up for sale. I saw him on the like a forum and said, "Hey, you want to sell your boat still?" So I'm really thankful for that. It's amazing. But it was a very long day. It was like over 10 hours of driving to go pick this up. Got a cabin light up there. And then check this out. Look at that. It's like a queen size bed down there. That's where the kids can sleep. You can put a cooler right here. It's big enough. Oh, wow. We got a super chat. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry I didn't see that. I don't know how to go back to it. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Okay. And then one of the other things that I really wanted, especially well, if you're sleeping out on the water and you have the family with you, you gotta have. What do you think this is? Ta da! You got a toilet. Look at that. And storage, clearly. It's got a bunch of storage in here right now. But hey, you got to go potty in the middle of the night? Right there. I thought that was really cool. Really cool. All in a little tiny 19-foot boat. I'll figure this out. Might have to do a little work on that. Ugh. Give me a second here. Put that up. There. There we go. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to hit the water. I do have a lot of little projects that I'm going to do on it, but I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to take you guys on a little bit bigger adventures, some bigger lakes, and then I don't know, just the comfort of it. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. So like I said, um the whole reason for me getting this boat was basically last summer when I had the inflatable boats and I'm going to close this. Hopefully that's not too dark. I didn't want that the hatch blown away. Um Basically last summer when I had the inflatable boat with the 15 horsepower, and I think that's what destroyed my back. So I was lifting that I think it's like 75 to 85 pounds two-stroke motor from the truck to the inflatable boat every time I did it. And I was never being really smart about it. I would move. I was just kind of silly. Anyways, um, that's kind of the reason this all came to be because I told Shelby, I was like, I cannot set up those boats anymore. And I really want to go on the water. I really want to camp on the water this summer. It was so much fun last summer. And I can't even pick up the inflatable boats themselves out of the truck because they're still very heavy. Um, so it was either we get a trailer and I put those boats on a trailer, or maybe for the price of a trailer and a little bit more, I could find a boat that I could just take there. I don't have to set anything up. It'll all be ready. You just launch and go. Other than the sails, you do have to set up the sails if you want to do some sailing. But um, yeah, that was how this all came to be. So I sold the motorcycle, um, and basically it paid for this whole thing. So it was kind of a trade, as far as I see. The bike was really nice. It was sad to see it go, but I wasn't able to use it on long trips. I could only get like a half an hour to 45 minutes before my back was really hurting. So it really wasn't worth it. Plus the motorcycle, it's just a me thing. I don't have anybody to ride with. The family doesn't get to benefit from it. Um, so the boat really made more sense. The whole family can go family camping on this. We can make videos together. I'll go solo camping on this. I'll figure out sailing. Um, but this is just to keep you guys informed. This is not a boating. This isn't going to be about the boat. It's going to be still about the camping adventure. The boat is just the tool. So it's not going to be all about the boat. So don't get scared off because of that. Just because we got a boat. I've always tried to keep it to where the channel is about camping. That's what we do. We go camping. And we use tools and we use things and products and stuff like that. But It's always about the experience camping. Kenny is gonna go full boat now. Go full boat. So we'll have to come up with a name. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna call it. I think you guys somebody's gonna say something. I really do. I think somebody's gonna say something about this boat throughout some of our adventures, and that's what we'll name it. I just know it's gonna happen. Something will happen. But for now, it's definitely a project. It's gonna be a little bit of a project. See Shelby. Dock spiders are huge. Oh yeah. Call it the something. What kind of motorcycle did I have? I had a Kawasaki KLR 650. And I was really sad seeing it go because I got it all set up the way I wanted it. I only took it on one camping adventure on the channel. But that one camping trip really kind of showed me some of the flaws in it. Call it the water bomb. So if you guys are just showing up to the live stream, I did a reveal on the boat. I'm sorry, you're going to have to probably go back to the beginning to see the exterior of the boat. I'm sitting in the interior right now. We've got a V-berth. Actually, we got an area underneath here, which is really, check this out. I'll just show you guys. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this. I think there's going to be plenty of room. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at this. I should take my shoes off. Come on now, Kenny. Oh, going backwards. Look at that. How much room there is in here. I can sleep over here, or one of the kids can sleep right here. This is a light. I was kind of, let's shine it. The boat like moves while you're sleeping, and you have enough room to roll over. Look at that. Lots of room. Oh, and the previous owner put memory foam in here, so they're nice. It's nice and cozy. It's a little thin, so I'll probably still put down a sleeping pad possibly, but oh boy. And then the V berth. Go ahead and lay in that. Oh, got to make this camera stable. You don't fall over. Yes, it will definitely be a little crowded, that's for sure. But starting off, I don't know what else. There's not a whole lot. Oh, hold on. Yeah, now I can see your guys' chats. I think it's baby steps. It's also kind of scary because, yeah, a lot of people are saying you're gonna want a bigger boat. Well, I don't really want a bigger boat. This is my first boat, and it's really big for me already. I think I've never launched a boat. I've hardly ever trailered a boat. This is all new for me. My family, and this is where I come back to. I never wanted a boat because I never had a boat growing up. My family didn't have boats. I was never around boats. It kind of scared me. My dad was in the Navy and he'd talk about, the ocean and all the craziness you see, and it always scared me. I never was super confident in it. Um, but I enjoyed the kayaks, the canoes, and stuff like that. And but I never had a reason to back in a boat or um, trailer a boat or anything. So it's all new to me. So for my first one, it's a pretty big step for me. I was looking at some smaller ones, like some 16 footers that were really small, but they wouldn't have given Shelby and the kids the opportunity to come out with me. Oh, oh yeah, there you go. Plenty of room. Look at that. Yeah, me and Shelby were already laying in here, and it was nice and cozy. Oh. So, needless to say, you guys, I am beyond excited. Um, like I told you, it was just kind of busy this last couple weeks getting things prepped. I had a lot of appointments selling stuff, and well, especially with the motorcycle, getting it all cleaned up, putting it on marketplace. Boy, trying to find things for sale or even trying to sell things on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So I was going to try to make a video last week too, but it just didn't. Actually, this boat popped up, basically is what happened. So the previous week, sold the motorcycle, and then I was going to go camping, and then I found this boat. So it kind of just turned into one of those. So I agree that Living Water is a good name. Oh, I love that. I love Living Water. Paul Shipwreck. That um yeah, he did survive and he made it. The Lord took him through and he saved a lot of people. So maybe that's not too bad. I do like Living Water though. That is pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm gonna have projects. I'm not showing them on this channel. I'm not gonna be doing the boat projects and stuff on this channel. It's camping. Um and then we got the review channel, which I don't know, maybe I can do a review on this boat. um Not that there's very many out there and you can't really, it's hard to find them, but so there will be projects and stuff. I'll be tinkering, probably talking to you guys about them. But other than that, we should be good to go now. I feel like I'm back to a level playing field where I got all that stuff situated and I can get back to camping. So I'm excited. I'm excited, you guys, to get out camping again. Um, because I love it first and foremost. And then I hate like missing a week or two with you guys. I love reading your comments and stuff. And after you've been gone for a week or so, they slow down and you don't hear from much. And so I'm just excited to get back out there, reconnect with you guys and have some fun. Hope it doesn't leak. Yes. The previous owner did have it on the water. He assured me that it didn't have any leaks, and I've still got his contact. Plus, he's a big fan of these boats too. So that's the exciting part about it is I can pick his brain about things to do and things to fix. So it's kind of why you want to get, you want to get into something that other people are excited about. Like I don't know, a group, I guess. Join a group. Other people are there to help you. So because I don't know a whole lot about boats, it's going to be the first time I've ever done fiberglass because there's a little bit of fiberglass work, a little bit of gel coat. I've been buffing and sanding it, and well, actually taking off the oxidization or whatever. But yeah, It's all right. I love doing that stuff too. I like to tinker on things. So I'm excited about the boat just in that. I like to fix things. We try to watch one of your past videos on weekends. Oh, thank you so much. Definitely. Any prayers, we'd like to be able to help and going back to your guys' comments. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I wasn't going to keep this too long. Because I know you guys are probably out doing fun things on your weekend. While I sit here working on this boat. Got quite a bit of wind. So I'm excited to get out, get it floating, do some fishing, do some camping, and learn. I really want to learn. Oh, really? Oh, is it hard to trailer? Not at all. This entire boat with the trailer weighs 1,200 pounds. Um, it's very light, super light. That's one of the other reasons I really liked it. You can tow. So if you want to know more about this boat, there's a video on YouTube. Just type in McGregor 19. I don't know, informational video. And it's an hour long. And it's a really funny video. It's actually really funny. But it tells you all about the boat. It tells you all the things. And back in 90, I don't know, probably 93, 92 is when they are, filming the video. So it's on a VHS screen. They're towing it with a Ford Taurus. So if that tells you anything, I'm definitely going to camp on the boat and check drain plugs for sure. Yeah. So this has a water ballast. So down below the floor here, there's actually a water tank. It has a swing keel right here. You can drop the swing keel for sailing, but it primarily relies on its water ballast. It's like 800 pounds of water that you put in the bottom of this boat, and it's what makes it super stable. I don't know a ton about sailboats. I'm the new guy. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are enthusiasts that will probably end up seeing videos that I'm making, and they're either going to really like it or they're really not going to like it. So I've already seen a lot of that stuff online. So I'm just I don't care because as long as I like it, I'm happy with it. And if I'm out there floating, hey, it's going to be fun. So it's a very light trailer. Very light. I hardly even could even tell it was behind me when I was towing it home. And I towed it for 5, 6 hours on the freeway, pouring rain. And it did great. It did great. So I'll have to show you guys more about it. Clearly we'll talk more about it. Um, and the sailing part is going to be a learning curve for me because I've never been sailing. I've never stepped on a sailboat. This is the first one. So, um, also another reason why a sailboat. Why would you want a sailboat when you can get places faster? Well, gas. Gas is the other reason. Gas is expensive in Washington State. Very expensive. Um, so I thought, hey, kind of helps Shelby feel a little bit better about a boat purchase. We don't have to waste a bunch of money on gas. We can just sail. It's free. But yeah, this is the first time I've had the camera in here, and it looks good. I'm imagining lights. I'm imagining the duck lamp. All of that. New Horizon. I like that too. I'm trying to read some of your guys' comments here. Oh, from Post Falls. Hello. Definitely don't want to get seasick. Definitely will be safe. Got to be safe. They do market this boat as a unsinkable boat, which we all know what happened to the Titanic. But um, one of the things that it does have, and if you watch the promotional video, is it's got foam all up in here. It's got foam all in the back. I think there's foam somewhere else in here too. But I need to know these secrets. I don't know I'm gonna have to ask Shelby what you guys are talking about in the chat. I can't keep up with you. It's different when I phone or when I film, no, live stream. It's really different when I live stream from my phone because the chat pops up and then it disappears so fast. Usually when I do like giveaways and stuff like that, I'll use my laptop. Thank you so much. Ask him again. Oh, he's apparently really good at it. What are you guys talking about? So I'm not really sure when the first time the boat will be on the water. Um, I do have some parts coming that I'm excited about too, so I'll install those. Have you heard the saying, a boat is a thing where you need to be able to put down a pile of money on the ground and light it in a fire and be okay with it? Then boat owning is fine. Yeah, I've heard that. The capable wife. Boy, I must be missing this. I need to know these secrets. Take a sailing class. Yeah, I do plan on it. Um, so there are a lot of lakes around us. Lake Pend Oreille, Coeur d'Alene, Priest Lake. Up at Lake Pend Oreille, there's a sailing club, and one of the gentlemen that I actually got really excited about sailing, he has a YouTube channel, and he's based up in Lake Pend Oreille, and it's called the Ruddy Duck. And I was binge watching his channel, watching the sailboats, like getting super excited about it. He's another reason why I've got into this. Um, Even though I'm sure I don't know if they'll approve of my choice, but I don't know if any sailing club would approve, but um, I'll definitely go up there and get some. I'll learn. I'll learn some things because you definitely want to be safe when you're on the water, especially at the wind. Oh, how do I do that? I think, Marcus, the only way you can do that is by selling your toys. That's the only way. That's why that is the only reason that I can ever get anything else is I gotta sell my toys. I think that's what most guys do. When they want something, they figure out what they're not using around the house and they throw it on the marketplace and they sell it. uh, Shelby's got all the money. She can use that. I'll sell toys and buy toys, and it kind of works. Thank you so much, Javin, for the super chat. Thank you. Buying you a half of a gallon of gas. You know it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that'd be half a gallon, maybe a little more. What? Gas is five. I think I saw 5.19 yesterday here. It is dropping, but it's not as cheap as Idaho. Rochelle says he's a bad influence on his brother. I said, so Bezoza in the chat is my brother. I sent him a picture yesterday of the boat in its current position in the front lawn. And I said, all you got to do is ask your wife if you can have one lawn ornament. And then you make this your lawn ornament. And so there you go. If you want to put a boat in your front lawn, just call it a lawn ornament. Get your wife to agree. $3.89 in Michigan. Wow. Do I have the sales? Yes, I do have the sales. Everything is in its bags. Oy. Let's lift this up. Yeah, there we go. So we got a boat cover down there, and we've got the sails right there. And then I do have oh, another cool thing is, sorry guys, you can store the mast inside. So this is actually the boom right here for the boat. And then the other two holes will hold the rest of the mast. So you can have the mast inside. So I do have, um, I do have all of the stuff. The sail is white, I believe. I think it's white. So it's going to be a very white boat. Um, I I don't really know. I just opened up the bag yesterday, I think, and looked and dug around in it. It'd be cool if it was a colored one, but hello from Coons Lake, Indiana. 4-year-old loves doing the line. See you in the morning. Good. That's so cool. The Lauren ornament. Yeah, my brother Ben was saying it's the gnome. It's the garden gnome. Yeah. I've been trying all these little sparkling waters, trying to find out my favorite one. Um, and I still haven't found my favorite one, really. This one's not bad though. White can be related to dove. Hello, Dustin. We love the episode of you and your family. Do more. Are you and your wife veterans? Yes, we are. I definitely want to do more family camping. I have mentioned it previously that, as your kids get older, and actually there might, so wow, I just I just thought about this. Some of you guys know Outdoor Boys. Um, I follow a group. I'm in a group with him on Facebook, and Luke from Outdoor Boys has some really good insight on YouTube. Well, lately, YouTube has been changing some of its stuff, and it's regarding minors. And so, if any of you guys know anything about Outdoor Boys, he never had his comments on and all that stuff. It was because he had his children on his channel. Well, now they're actually saying that if you have your children in your videos, they have to have somebody supporting them. It's kind of like, boy, like a child actor. They've got to have somebody that represents them, even if it's your own child. So that could be coming down the plate here, or on the down the line on YouTube, where anybody that's having their children or kids in their videos, those kids have got to have representation somehow. So honestly, you're gonna see, if that does happen, you're gonna see a lot of people that are doing family stuff that are not going to do family stuff anymore. It's going to have to be. Um, so I don't really know, Lorraine, exactly how this is going. It's just something that I saw that Luke from Outdoor Boys was talking about. Um, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that he was in law or something like that, but it's going to be crazy. There's a lot of money in YouTube, and some people make a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money, but there's a lot of money in YouTube, and any way that the government or anything can get a piece of it, they're going to. So I don't know. I mean, I want to do family videos, but if it comes to the point where like the kids have got to have like somebody like representing them and like all this stuff, then of course we're no, I guess that's not happening anymore. So also with family videos is, the kids are getting a little older and maybe they don't want to be on video sometimes. So there's some of that stuff that happens, and it's kind of easier just go out, me, and do camping. I'm the one that signed up for this. I'm the one that I really enjoy filming and I really love camping, and editing and all that. So it's kind of my little project, but we'll share the family and stuff for sure. I'll be doing more family stuff too. But the world's changing. The world is really changing a lot. AI changing everything. Um, I don't know about you, but I'm just looking forward to the Lord's return. I really am. Just want to be here, do what He calls us to do, run that race, and see what happens. It's an exciting time to be alive, though. It really is. When you do look at the things that are going on and how it aligns with the Bible, and it's exciting. It just proves it more and more. Um, but don't be discouraged, you guys. Don't be discouraged by the things that are going on. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Serve Him, and don't let the woes and the negatives of the world get you down, because I know that that happens. It really does. It makes you feel like, why keep going, or why witness to people they don't even listen, or why do this or that. Just do what the Lord wants you to do, and that you'll be good. When He calls you home, He calls you home. So there's my little rant. But I'm excited, you guys. I'm really excited about this boat. I think it's going to be so much fun. Um, I can only imagine what it'll be like sitting in this cabin with a rain or thunderstorm, sitting here watching the rain come down. I think it's going to be really relaxing. So I'm excited about it. I really am. So yeah, I don't know. In a way, you guys are totally at fault for this. No, so I could tell Shelby to blame you guys. You guys are the ones that forced me to buy this boat. No, it's part of it. Just trying to give you guys different content. I think that's what all of us creators are trying to do on YouTube, is try to find something that you guys will keep watching. Um, because it's really easy for a channel to die if you don't keep adapting, you don't keep changing, and you're gonna have people that are gonna leave anyways. Even with a boat, I'm sure I'll have people that are like, "Well, it's not what I want to watch." That's fine. I totally get it. We all change the channel, at home. It's okay. But I am trying to do what stuff that I think is exciting and interesting for you guys as well. So that's what it's about. And I'm starting with the old Krusty here. Starting with this one. That's not going to be the boat name, but it's Krusty right now. Start off with a cheap boat, so you think. I know I saw a comment that said you're just burning money. That's true. You burn money if you don't know how to fix things. If you can fix it, if you can watch YouTube, if you can learn how to do things, you can do it all yourself. Because trust me, I went and bought some gel coat for this, and it was expensive. It was like $100, almost $100 for a little tiny can. And I just got to do a little bit. So I can only imagine the labor that you would pay if you had somebody else do it. But I'm doing all the work myself. I don't, that's when it gets expensive. When you can't fix it, you got to take it to the marine shop. That's expensive. So if you can figure out how to work on things, I can work on the motor too. I do all that stuff. Motors, I'll be fiddling with that. But it was running really good when we went over there. So I could talk to you guys for probably hours about this, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want it to be about the boat. I just wanted to do a live stream to talk to you about it. And when we go out for the first time, I'll we'll talk about it. But it's about camping. It's about the experience here. So I'm gonna grow I'll grow out the old salty beard. Have one of those what is it, the Gordon Fisherman hat, fish sticks. Ah, oh boy, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, you guys. Also, one thing I was thinking about is, why do you have to put it on the water? You know, this is essentially a camper. You could literally tow this into a campground and just park it and sleep in it. So I might do that too. Tow it to a campground and just sit in it. Cheap, lightweight. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. Better call it quits when you need to do unicycle fishing on a sailboat. I don't know what that is, but that sounds dangerous. Here I am. Name for the boat. Here I am, Lord. It is Lord. Yes, that's good too. Got that trout. Yeah, so there you go. We've got a travel trailer and everything. All right, you guys. Ugh, I'm going to throw on my shoes. We'll go outside real quick. So if any of you guys haven't seen the exterior of the boat, you can see that. And then I'll probably call it a quits. Call it quits on the live stream. It does look like it's going to rain. So I'm going to need to move my tools and stuff inside because I have been working on this. I've been scrubbing it, washing it, getting the oxidization off of it, and then I got to buff it. And then I've got to patch. Got to do some patching. So let's go outside real quick and look at that. Really is spacious, you guys. It really is. Really like it. So it's just stuff like this, little patches. Yep, definitely gonna patch it. So what I did learn is that if you don't treat gel coat or some sort of patches, I think the previous owner said this was white, but once the sun hits it, it will turn that color if you don't protect it with wax. So you do have to wax, definitely have to wax. But really, honestly, none of this matters. It's sealed. It's all sealed up. None of it really matters. You can go floating. It's just me wanting to fix up something and learn. There's no reason you can't take this out on the water right now. None of that has to happen. So yeah. Okay. Wait. Wait. 40 horse. Oh, that's a good idea. Put a cover on the mast for a tent. That's a great idea. Tohatsu is a really good motor. This thing this thing should run for I mean it's already super old. It's already 30 something years old. But oh yeah, here is the ballast tank. So what you do is right before you have to have this filled if you sail. So what you do is you pull this up. So when you talk about a drain plug, well, this is your drain plug, I guess. Open that up, fill it up, close it, and you've got 800 pounds of ballast. She's cool looking. It's kind of cool looking. McGregor 19. All right, you guys. That's going to be it for me. Gonna call it quits. Um, Definitely back to making videos this week. I don't think I'm gonna be, well, I might be on the water. I might be on the water with maybe one of the inflatables if I can get the family to go with me. So I might have them take me out there and help me set up a boat, and I'll go camping on the boat, or I'll do a tent camp. I'm not really sure, but I'll be back to another video this coming weekend, and I'm just excited, you guys. I really am. I'm so excited about the boat. And I couldn't do it without you guys. I really wouldn't be doing this. I don't think I ever would have gotten to this point if I wasn't making videos for you guys because you guys are watching them. I don't think I'd still probably never have a boat. So, thank you guys. I could do this stuff because of you, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next crazy adventure. So, all right, everybody, enjoy your weekend. Have lots of fun. Go spend your time with the Lord, maybe, maybe tomorrow. Um, and yeah, I'll see all you guys soon. All right, everybody.